So you think Hollywood invents all the monsters and creepy stuff? Well, think again. Because in the Amazon rainforest, reality is way spookier than fiction. So hold on tight, explorers, because we're about to get real spooky. No fake CG, I hear. All these frights are guaranteed 100% real. In the heart of South America lies the Amazon rainforest, an untamed wilderness so vast it's earned the nickname the Green Hell. And we're gonna explore the most mysterious parts of this jungle that will make you question everything you thought you knew about nature. We'll uncover terrifying tales of blood-curdling screams, disturbing rituals, and some unsettling truths about Mother Nature that will leave you questioning whether you really want to stick around. Welcome to the darkest corners of the Amazon. As we venture deeper into this atmospheric jungle, we'll encounter creepy crawlies and chilling legends that will make you wonder if you'd be better off facing down a tiger or escaping a nightmare. First, let's check out the creepy forest that walks. Now, you might have seen plants move in slow-mo in those nature dogs, but in the Amazon, the forest literally takes a stroll, shifting closer to unsuspecting campers. And it happens without any visible signs of movement until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by trees that have silently crept closer during the night. Yeah, you heard that right. The trees in the Amazon rainforest seem to have a mind of their own, moving and closing in on explorers who dare to venture into its depths. While this might sound straight out of a horror movie, it's a very real phenomenon witnessed by many. It's all because of how the roots of these trees work. As the roots grow toward sunlight, the older roots on the opposite side decay. This means the trees are constantly shifting and creeping forward just a few inches each year. But when you're sleeping inside a tent, a few inches is all it takes to go from cozy camp to claustrophobic nightmare. The forest literally closes in around you. Imagine waking up to find the trees surrounding your tent just a little bit closer than before. In a place like the Amazon, where every rustle of leaves can mean danger, this discovery would send shivers down your spine, but it gets worse. These wandering trees have been witnessed by locals and explorers alike. One wrong turn in the dense Amazonian undergrowth, and you might find yourself face to face with a towering kapok, tree that seems to have materialized out of nowhere. When you consider that these giants can live for hundreds of years and grow up to 200 feet tall, you start to understand why many people describe the rainforest as an unsettling place that seems to watch and move at its own pace. Next, we'll check out the river that boils. You might think you know what a river looks like, something flowing, reflecting the sky, maybe full of fish. But in the heart of the Amazon, there's a river that defies everything you know about water. It's like a scene straight out of a fantasy novel, except it's real. Locals call it the Boiling River, and it lives up to its name. Imagine walking through the jungle and hearing the hiss of steam and the crackle of boiling water. Then you see it, a river churning with an eerie green glow, giving off steam that makes the air shimmer above it. It's like something out of a horror movie, but it's very real and incredibly dangerous. Even from a distance, the heat radiating from this strange river is intense. And if you're too curious to keep away, well, let's just say you won't stay whole for long. At first, this river looks like a normal part of the Amazon, maybe a little murky, but certainly nothing too alarming. But as you get closer, the truth becomes clear. The boiling river is far from ordinary. In fact, it's scalding hot. The temperature of this river is around 91 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, you're not going to swim and stay in one piece. You wouldn't even last a second before you were boiled like an egg. But wait, there's more. The superheated river is almost 4 miles long. It might not be wide, but it's deep enough to submerge a person completely. And it glows an unnatural green color, like something from another planet. Even the leaves around the river seem to bubble and steam, like they're cooking along with the water. And the weirdest part, there isn't a volcano nearby or any obvious source of heat. Scientists are still baffled, which is scary. For everyone who goes near this river, it's one of the most mysterious places in the Amazon rainforest. Next, we'll hunt for the monster snake. Snakes, slithering things that make me jump 10 feet in the air. But in the Amazon rainforest, they're a different kind of animal. Just ask Paul Rossley, a wildlife expert who spent years tracking one particular snake, the green anaconda. These snakes can grow longer than 27 feet and thicker than a grizzly bear. The world record holder is rumored to be a whopping 55 feet long, although it's never been caught or confirmed by experts. This guy was called the Giant of the Green Hell. It was spotted swimming and hunting in the Colombian part of the Amazon back in 1927. But since then, it's only been seen in the shadows. And anacondas aren't the only legendary creatures lurking in the Amazon. Locals talk about a prehistoric beast called the Titanoboa. These gigantic snakes once roamed the earth, reaching lengths of over 50 feet. They vanished around 66 million years ago, or so we thought. Could there be a small population still surviving in the Amazon? Some scientists actually think so. If you're watching this, then chances are you're safe, maybe. But if you're ever in the Amazon, you need to watch your step. Literally. After all, you don't want to fall victim to the next joke played by the forest itself. Next, we'll discover bullet ants, spider kings, and jungle jokes. You might think you know about big spiders and powerful insects, but in the Amazon, they take things to a whole new level. Imagine being stung by an ant so painful that you feel like you've been shot. Meet the bullet ant. These tiny but fierce creatures are found in Central and South America, and they live up to their name. Their sting isn't just a mild irritation, it's a real shocker. The pain is said to be comparable to being shot at close range, hence the name. Bullet ant. This pain can last for hours, making the bullet ant one of the most feared insects in the Amazon. But that's not all. These ants build their nests in leafcutter colonies, perfectly camouflaged among the jungle foliage. It's like they're invisible to anyone except the most experienced jungle guides. And if you thought that was scary, meet the Spider King. This massive creature is the tarantula, also known as the Spider King. These hairy, grumpy arachnids can grow to be 12 inches long and are mostly found in trees. They're not poisonous, but they're big enough to wrap their legs around your arm and give you a nasty bite. Tarantulas are solitary creatures, but they do come out of their holes to hunt. And if you happen to be in their path, you might find yourself face to face with a spider that looks straight out of a nightmare. But don't worry, these 8-legged freaks aren't invincible. In fact, some indigenous tribes in the Amazon actually eat them. And it's not just for fun. They believe that eating a certain type of tarantula can cure malaria. So next time you're feeling sick, maybe try adding a little bit of spider to your next meal. Next, we'll talk about UFOs, hidden tribes, and the Maricochi. Now, we know what you're thinking. You're in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. How likely is it that you'll encounter extraterrestrials? Well, more likely than you think. The Amazon is one of the most remote and unexplored places on Earth. And if aliens are hiding anywhere, it's probably here. Plus, the jungle is filled with strange lights and sounds, which can easily be mistaken for spaceship activity. And let's face it, who knows what kind of technology aliens have? They could be hiding in plain sight. But wait, there's more. The Amazon is also home to many uncontacted tribes, groups of people who have never had any contact with modern society. What would they think of your shiny spacesuit? And would they be friendly, or would they attack you as a threat? Who knows? One of the most famous Amazon legends is the Maricochi. This mysterious creature is said to be half human and half monkey, standing up to 12 feet tall and covered in long black hair. It's often described as a gentle giant, living in the jungle and avoiding contact with humans. But sightings are rare, and most people dismiss it as a myth. So the next time you're exploring the Amazon, keep an eye out for strange lights in the sky, unusual noises in the jungle, and any giant hairy creatures that might be lurking around. You never know what you might see. So explorers, did this journey into the heart of the Amazon give you goosebumps? Which creature fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thrilling adventures. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the world's greatest mysteries.